Assalamualaikum. My name is Nurisha and I will be explaining on the background of the company. So our report is based on Maxis Mobile Sendirian Berhad. It is known as the main media communication specialist, incorporated in Malaysia and established in 1998. The founder of Maxis is Ananda Krishnan, and Maxis Mobile is the 5th biggest public company in Malaysia with supporters of 6.4 million people. It gives a wide scope of imaginative, portable, fixed and worldwide system administrations to their clients. The head office is situated inside Menara Maxis, which is located beside Petronas Twin Towers. Maxis Mobile Sendirian Berhad utilized the cardiac system known as CC Unit since 1998 after it moves their activities into Menara Maxis, which are claimed and overseen by Tanjung City Centre Property Management. So Maxis Berhad offers telecommunication and internet technology service, which was the first mobile communication providers in Malaysia. Maxis was constantly expanding their business day by day, and Maxis was one of the operations who introduced 4G in 2013.
Assalamualaikum, I am Nur Atifa. I will present about the methodology. For this company, we use profit before tax as benchmark, and we use common rule of thumb 5% of profit before tax. And then for the Maxis company, their profit before tax is about 2.3 billion, and we calculate from this, we got overall materiality is about 180 million, and this amount we divided by the 50% to calculate their performance materiality, and we got 59 million. If we assume 200 million materiality misstatement for this company, it is larger than the overall and performance materiality. So we will advise the company to adjust or make some changes for their financial statement. If they refuse to make some change, we will issue qualified or adverse opinion, and we will also stated that their financial statement is not fairly presented. Okay, next, if we assume that their total misstatement about 40 million, the amount is lesser than the overall and performance materiality. So we will issue the company financial misstatement is fairly presented. I'll present about the inherent risk for this company. Inherent risk is a risk that beyond control of the company. The first factor for the inherent risk is a service interruption due to malicious activity and also cyber attacks. The company needs high cost to secure the security and fix the interruption. So there is a possibility misstatement in the financial statement that company will understate the cost of the network cost. Okay, for the second risk is a change of customer behavior. The company sector has a lot of growing competitors, so there is a possibility that the company will overstate the revenue of their financial statement. Okay, the third risk is a technological development. The company come up with a package of smartphone and internet plan. So today there is a lot of innovation of the smartphone that the company might seem difficult to follow the trend. So there is a possibility that the company will overstate the sales of device which is under the revenue of financial statement. Okay, for the fourth risk is a change of interest rate. Change of interest rate will put pressure for the company to manage their cash flow, and it is also give an impact of the company stock. So it is difficult for us, the auditor, to know the accurate amount of the cash flow of the company since the interest rate keeps changing. Okay, then the last inherent risk is an economic condition. Poor economic condition will make the sales of the company decline, and also makes the demand of the customer decreases. So there is a possibility that the company will overstate the sales to avoid them from getting lost.
Assalamualaikum. My name is Tasbihul Haqiq. Now I am going to present about the Maxis Group and environmental risk. The board and management have set up different systems for perceiving, surveying, and managing the basic per list looked by the group. This joint irregular testing of the responsibility and capability of the internal control techniques and the course of action of inside controls when there are changes to the business condition or authoritative guidance. Now I'm going to talk about the key elements of group control environment are organization structure, audit team, the internal audit regularity, and many other aspects. For the budgetary year under the audit and up to the date of issuance of fiscal summaries, the board's happy with the sufficiency and adequacy of the group's arrangement of hazard the executive's inner control to protect the enthusiasm of investors. No material misfortunes, possibilities, or vulnerabilities have emerged from any deficiency or disappointment of the group arrangement of internal control that would require separate revelation in the group annual report. The CEO and the CFSO have given confirmation to the board that the group hazard the executives and inner control framework in every single material perspective is working satisfactorily and viably. The board regards risk management as an integral part of the group's business operations and has oversight over this critical area through the audit committee. At the conclusion, to sum up about these environmental risks, the Maxis ERM framework is consistent with the ERM framework of the Committee of Sponsoring Organization and it involves systematically identifying, analyzing, measuring, monitoring, and reporting on the risks that may affect the business achievement of its business objectives. This framework helps to reduce the uncertainty surrounding the group's internal and external environment. The major risks which the group is exposed to are strategic, operational, regulatory, financial, market, technological products, and reputational risk. That's all from my part. Thank you.
Proceed to the preliminary analytical review. For this, we analyze SOPL and SOFP to know why some figures are higher and lower. For example, in SOPL, we analyze that there was a significant decline in revenues from the year 2017 to 2018. This is because the revenue contract with the customer in 2018 is lower compared to 2017. So overall in SOPL is explain why some figure are lower and why some figure are higher. So in SOFP, for example, in intangible assets, there is no change because any difference of 10% will not cause the carrying amount to exceed the recoverable amount as stated by the director. So overall, all the justifications shows us the reason why some figures are higher and lower, and the auditor need to know about that figure well.